Bridging the Gap. Nyomi Banks, the goddess. Tune in. Hey yo, Black, where we at? Elements. Got a problem? What's the issue? Ask Nyomi for advice, she will bless you. Is it sex, love, or relationships? If your spirits are down, you can get a daily uplift. Just listen every word that she speaks. Setting trends with hashtags for every day of the week. Hashtag motivational Mondays, testimonial Tuesdays. I've been listening for the last 2 days. Wet Willie or Wisdom Wednesdays. Either way, the conversation gon' be lengthy. It's not hearsay. This is her way. You know she'll keep you thirst trapping on a Thursday. 4 days down, I'll talk about the number 5 day. Never coy, she always keeps it freaky on Fridays. Spiritual on Saturdays with sessions in the morning. Still uplifting and inspiring you all in. Being the goddess that she is, she keeps you all in. Formed on soul searching Sundays, just call in. If you misinformed, come get the facts. Fortunate for you, she's looking to bridge the gap. Yes, she was a porn star, but she's more than that. She's a certified specialist teaching us how to act. By the end of the show, we'll agree to disagree, but be good to each other and ourselves and keep it sexy. Yeah. Tune in every week to Ask Nyomi. Bridging the Gap with Nyomi Banks and Dog Pound Mike. Don't miss it. Tune in.
All right. Hey, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, and welcome to another episode of Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. This is where we talk about love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more while teaching the world on sex language and attitude and spiritual uplifting. First of all, I want to introduce, because you know as I go, what's going on, Dog Pound Mike? What's going on, baby?
Yeah, you got it. What's up, baby?
Are you excited about this show?
Oh, yes, I am.
Why are you excited about this show?
We got beauty all over the place.
We got
tonight.
beauty, and booty.
Mm-hmm. Got Marie Luv coming on. It's all good.
I know. All right, I see all of my BTG crew out there. What's going on, my sexy people over there? Mm-hmm. Over there, I see y'all all. I'm not going to name y'all right now. But what I want to tell y'all is y'all better be very nice and sexy. Let them know that we got manners over here. Mm-hmm. Y'all hear me? Mm-hmm. Do y'all hear me? All right, guys, remember we here every Thursday night live right here on AskNyomi.com, AskNyomi.com. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, and we are on YouTube. So we are streaming all around the world. Today, I am very excited to have one of my favorite people that I've got to work with several times. I think she is probably one of the most underrated adult stars. When I say she go hard, she goes hard. And I was lucky enough to be in the scene with both her and Jada Fiber. We're going to talk about that a little later on. But what I want to do is I want to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to have Miss Marie Luv bless our screen. All right, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks. We'll be back. Hey, we here at Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. We'd like to thank you for coming out to our Ask Nyomi tour kickoff in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And naughty, I gave a lot of my energy to a lot of people. So one of my first assignments was to honor myself. And I honestly didn't know what that meant. I heard it in church. What does that mean?
And if you want the Ask Nyomi tour to come to your city, email us at info@asknyomi.com. All right, well, welcome back. This is your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, and welcome back to Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. You know what I forgot to do before we went over the break? I want to thank my boys, The Elements, for my theme song. I have to keep thanking them because they always come through for me. Thank you, babies. Thank you so much. All right, so before the break, I told you guys that we had a very, very special guest. I call her a living legend, as she is. She is a award-winning Hall of Famer, freaking lick, supreme bitch is what she called herself, the sexy Miss Marie Luv. What's going on, beautiful?
Hello.
How are you?
I am good, but you know what's funny? Doing this, I realized I don't have a webcam.
But you look good though.
Anymore. So there,
right.
I tried to hook it up, and I guess it wasn't working. So
right, but no, there you are. You looking good in your Wonder Woman out. This is cute. This is the whole little one. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
The Wonder Woman is so good to see you. I think the last time I saw you was at Exotica. We was at Exotica. And I saw you.
You were gracing me for having my booty. I want to get that.
Oh yeah, that booty was thickalicious.
Yeah, I turned around. You was like, Marie. Hi, girl.
Guys, let me tell you something. That booty was booty in. It just felt. I'm serious. Let me tell you this, because I was skinny too. I was one of the skinny girls in the industry. So it seemed like once we retired and left the industry, it was just like all the woman curves just really came in, just like bam, just like
the industry is so stressful. You know, so after I left, I was able to Hakuna Matata and be more at peace with myself and gain the weight, like you said. Yeah.
There it is. You had a glow. You was just beautiful. I was like, look at her. And it was just slim thick. Is that what they call it? The slim thick?
That's what they call it. Slim thick.
Yeah. Well, first, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I do. So let me tell you about Ask Nyomi.
Okay.
Not that I want people to look at us as regular, because we're not regular. We are extraordinary. But I want them to see us in a different light. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
that we are more than tits and ass. We are more than with the dick in our mouth. You understand what I'm saying? We are more than that. And I don't even think, I remember when you first left the industry, and I remember watching your blogs. I remember reading your blogs, and they were phenomenal. They were like phenomenal. And then I saw, like, let me tell you what I've been doing. I've been watching all of the women from the industry that has, especially was in my time, that retired, you know what I'm saying, and went on to do other things. And a lot of them, I'm very proud of the transition that they all made, because I know that it's not an easy, feat. I know it's not. But when I looked at you, you went into photography. I mean, you were doing so many different things that I was like, damn. But then you would still being that supreme bitch and making your money.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't help it. Like, as far as being a performer in the industry, that was too stressful for me. My mouth got me blacklisted. It was a whole dramatic, like, why are they doing this to me? Like, I really had a breakdown when I left porn, because I'm just like how you said, underrated. I'm like, I do all this, I show up, and then one time y'all want to throw me under the bus and say all this shit. And so I was really, really hurt after leaving the business. And like you said, I was doing photography, I was building websites. I was just trying to figure out, where am I going after being in the business for over 15 years? You know what I mean? That fast money. Like, I've only had one regular job in my whole life. And now that I work for UPS, this is my second time having a regular, like, 9 to 5 or whatnot. And at first, I was a little ashamed, because when I was posting, because you know me, I like to try to post to know me, not just Marie. So when I started posting about having a job, people are like, all that dick sucking you did, you should be rich, and just downing me for not being that Marie Luv thing no more. So I disappeared from off of the internet, because it took me a while to get comfortable and not give a fuck what fans have to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't know. And that's why a lot of people say that I put too much of my business, my business out on the internet, but I just like being transparent. So, you know, you don't have no questions. You know why I did this, why I call myself Supreme Bitch. Like, I just try to be very transparent. I don't know how to be fake unless I'm on the clock.
Right. No, I totally understand. So let me ask you this, because I just heard you say something, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even hear about you being blackballed or anything like that. So I guess maybe that's because I was going through my time there. That's when I was pregnant and I left the industry.
You weren't around, because like I had stopped performing and moved to Miami in 2010, and that's when I went to school for photography and web design. And then in 2015, I was getting a couple offers, so I was like, you know what? I'll come back. You know, I'll do a little bit, but I'm not like that. But I'm gonna come back. And Spiegler, my agent, I had a shoot and I was on set till like literally 11 o'clock at night. And I lived an hour away. I got home like at 12 o'clock. I had a flight the next day that left at 7. And literally when I got to the airport, the flight was taking off. So this man like talked to me so crazy. And I've been nothing but professional. That's probably like my first time ever like missing a flight. Mind you, it was only to San Francisco, so I could have just got on the next flight. But after that, they blackballed me. Brazzers blackballed me. I got sick on a Brazzers set, and you know what they did? They dropped me off at the airport, and my flight didn't even leave for like 10 hours later. And they just dropped me off at the airport and was like, figure it out. So luckily I had family in Vegas, you know, that was able to take care of me. But like, yeah, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about. And that's when I was like, I gotta go. I can't. This is emotionally draining. This man won't even get on the phone and talk to me and explain why. I get a text. You're dropped. I'm taking you off the site. Mind you, he represented Christina Rose, and I don't give a fuck. I put her business out there. This bitch was the fucking messiest, druggiest bitch ever. She took a shit in the restaurant at the Fountain Blue.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You know the Fountain Blue, Miami.
Yes, I do know Fountain Blue.
Squatting down at the table talking and then shitted. But she don't get dropped. You know, she had a fit at Vegas in the hotel. She got kicked out. I think this is when we was in the Venetian. She got kicked. She don't get dropped, but Kiana missed a flight. She's unreliable. She's dropped. And I don't know, because I was like, I'll represent myself. Fine, that's cool. Nobody wants to book me, though.
Wow.
Damn. You know, honestly, I did not know any of that. I did not know any of that. I felt you would like just, I'm gone. Like I did my time and I'm going on to bigger and better things. Like, but you know what? I was never in the mix of everything or in anybody's business. You know what I'm saying?
And then you know me, like I was on the interracial side, so more with them dealing with them white people and stuff. And then that's another thing that, you know, I had to deal with being in the industry, because I did mostly interracial. Why? Because it wasn't Black girls getting nasty. It wasn't in that market. So I wanted to put myself in that market. And all my Black men, they hate me. You know what I mean? They think that interracial is my preference in my real life. So the amount of hate emails and I have to get off the internet, looking at them threads and how they just talking shit and saying how I'm on cocaine because I'm so skinny, not knowing that I'm dealing with fucking stomach issues, trying to figure out what's going on with that. But everybody, instead of asking me what's going on, everybody just starts spreading the rumor that, you know, because I'm all so wild and I got all this energy, they blamed it on coke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So let me ask you this, because I did hear about the stomach. I remember hearing about the stomach, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's because you did a lot of anal. You were like the anal queen.
Yeah, I was like the anal queen, but that
Yeah.
didn't have not a goddamn thing to do because
Really?
I
Okay.
wasn't starving myself. Like girls that don't do anal, they do all that extra. Because you think gay men are fucking starving themselves before they get fucked in the ass? No, I
Right.
wasn't doing all that. I was eating regular. It's just that back then they didn't know what it was. So I'm just going to doctor. I
Right.
just got diagnosed when I moved to where I'm at now in 2016 with IBS. So with that, I have to change my diet. I have to eat healthy. It's the littlest thing that will fuck my stomach up. And I didn't know that then. So I'm
Right.
just eating different stuff.
Eating
I'm
thing. Right.
enjoying food. And now I'm like, oh shit. And no one cares about your health or nothing. No one, they don't care about you. They just want to know if you're gonna do this scene and suck this dick.
Mm-hmm. You know, and then let me say this because I thought you guys being with Spiegler, I thought, and I'm gonna be honest, I thought that he took very care of you, all of you guys, because you guys were, really like the top and the cream of the crop. It was LA Direct, I'm saying it was Spiegler, it was like certain different, agencies that had the go-to girls, you know what I'm saying, on this side. And so it was only at that time, I think you were really like the only black one. Yeah, it was only, you were the only black. I think everybody had like one black girl, like one key black girl on there. And so I really thought that they were taking care of you in that instance, for that.
Spiegler was amazing. Like my whole career, amazing. And then it was just that when I came back in that situation, he just didn't have my back like usual. He just went with the company and was like, well, you knowing damn well that I just got the set, but it totally hurt my feelings because he's never treated me like that. He's always been there. He was the greatest agent ever, my only agent that I had the whole time in the industry. Like he was always amazing. So when that happened right there, that hurt my feelings. And that's who I thought I can count on, and that's who I trusted the most in the industry. So if I can't trust my agent or nothing to have my back, I don't want to deal with this place. Like,
right. So let me ask you this: Have you had a conversation with him since then? It's like
no,
since then? No.
No. Everyone's saying that I need to because, like, since I'm still hurt by it, but it's been so long, he probably don't even give a fuck no more, and I feel like the conversation might hurt me more
because he don't receive it. Because you don't think he's gonna receive it.
And yeah, because that was back in 2016, and he's gonna be like, "Girl, it's 2023. Like, get over it." You know. But it's hard when you give your all. You know what I mean? And then especially when he had other girls that were problematic that he kept on, and the one time I do something, I'm gone. So it was just like, and then that's when another thing I was very boisterous of is saying how AVN don't like black people. And I used to get in trouble a lot for that. Like, I'm like, it's dead ass true. I'm like, the only reason AVN is recognizing me is because I work for Hustler, Adam and Eve, Playboy, all the company that's paying AVN. That's the only reason why they even gave a fuck about a bitch. And that's what people don't understand. And I was trying to be, because I was a model before, a mainstream model before I came into porn. So when I started to do porn, I was looking and researching, and I wanted to see how I was going to do my career. And I seen black girls was not doing anal, and they was not getting nasty, and they really wasn't doing interracial. So I was like, that's going to be my niche.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because when I came in, it was you and Jada that was doing the most hardcore stuff. There was really nobody else that was doing hardcore. When I came in, I wasn't doing anal yet. It took me another 2 or 3 years before I really, got into it and, and was doing it. So let me ask you this. Let's go on to something just a little bit more softer. For you being in the industry, what was one of your favorite scenes? I just want to lighten it up just a little bit. What was one of your favorite scenes?
Damn. Okay. Any scene with Manuel Ferrara, because he was like my porn husband. Him, Michael Stefano, Mark Davis. One of my favorite scenes is I won an AVN for this scene. It was a group scene, and it was like all the top performers in that scene, like Sasha Grey, Mark Davis. I can't remember. It was like 12 of us. Manuel. And it was so fun because they basically was like, we was in a group and it was like, everybody just do your thing and we're going to record. Like, and it was amazing.
Wow. You know what I thought you was gonna say, because your movie that you had that you and Alexander DeVoe did. I thought you was gonna do say a scene from there. Is go home, go hard or go home.
Oh, that's my movie I did with Slayer.
With Slayer. Okay, I take that back.
What? Yeah, my movie is my favorite. I'm like, I did everything I wanted to do. Like with that movie, I got in trouble with Slayer because Alexis Texas is one of my best friends. I've known her since she started the industry, and she wasn't doing interracial. And at the time, she was still with Mr. Pete, and we used to hang out like all the time. So I was like, let's make a scene where how we hang out and play video games, and then we just all start fucking. So we did that. But she was only in one scene in my movie, but I wanted her on my box cover because she was fucking popular. I was like, I don't even fuck. I'm trying to sell. If they buy the movie and see she only in one scene, they're bad. So I put her on my box cover. And then he called me and was like, it's a no. I'm like, what? He's like, she's not the star of your movie. I'm like, right, but she's popping and she did a scene with me and she don't do interracial. And he's like, unfortunately, your coochie does not count as interracial. They want to see her with black dick. So he made me take her off the cover.
I understand that. But let me tell you something. You have to own your queenness. You do.
Yeah, I was just trying to get money. Yeah.
I understand that. But just when that movie came out, when I saw that and I saw the movie and I saw the trailer and I saw the scene with you in Orpheus Black in the that was fire to me. That was so, I was like, yes.
And then that's my fault because sometimes I'll be like too humble.
Yes.
Like, after I thought about it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I probably should have been on the cover. Like dead ass.
Yeah, but, yes. But if you say you the supreme bitch, then bitch be that supreme bitch. You understand what I'm saying? No, you have to understand. You have to understand who you are and what role you played in this industry. And even though you're not getting your flowers as you should, you understand, as you should, but still, I mean, like literally, you go hard and your body is natural. You understand what I'm saying? Your body is natural. In the way that you go hard, it's like you fuck that. Like you like, come on, let's go there. Let's, do that. And it gets to, that's that, what I say when with Manuel, we get very animalistic. And people like to see that. They don't like a lot of what they call a pillow passion. But the pillow. Yeah. And so No, they like to see that, and just you being beautiful that you are. That's what I just want you to own who you are in your shit. You understand what I'm saying? No. Yes.
And that was just how you said it. That was my thing. I was like, not to my own harm. I was like, I'm beautiful, but I want to be filthy. Because everybody was worried about their makeup and like eyelashes. I was a queen of sucking dick and my tears is running. I don't give a fuck.
But you know what? So let me ask you this, because you said you did a lot. Have you done any? What scene is your favorite scene with black on black?
Oh damn! Because I was about to say me, you, Jada, but I'm like, wait, it was some Caucasian.
We had Manuel in there.
Yeah, I was like, it was some Caucasian. Oh, one of my first scenes in the industry with Justin Slayer.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
because it was my first time coming in, so I wasn't used to like good dick on set.
Mm-hmm.
So like I stayed after, but yeah, that Justin Slayer, he rocked the shit out of my world. Like I'm trying to think of the black girls I worked with. I'm like Slayer, Wesley, Nat. Oh, me and Nat did some. Nat was my black go-to guy. Like
Okay.
me and they would always book me and Nat because they was like your bodies, and
The
so me and Nat.
chemistry. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we worked together a lot. Me and Nat, we did good scenes. But me and Wesley, a lot of people like it because he talks shit, so I talk shit. So we it was kind of fun.
All right, so I got another question for you. So I know you had answered it a little bit, but during your transitioning from the industry and just in your regular life, how has that been for you? Like mentally, emotionally, for you trying to come back into the world. You understand what I'm saying? Into the real world.
Well, first of all, what I had to do was move somewhere where I am not fucking recognized.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, so I can get that out the way. So I moved to a small town. I start seeing a therapist, to talk with my issues because like I've touched like $250,000 for show, and I ain't got shit. And that used to make me feel horrible. Like I
Mm-hmm.
felt like a failure. Like I did all this degrading myself for other people, and now I don't have nothing to show for it but my bags and my furniture and all that shit. But like when I went to therapy, I realized how much my money I was spending on other people. Like I
Mm-hmm.
like to help people. You,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And I'm the oldest of 7 kids, so I've been taking care of my brothers and sisters. I help friends. I send my mom money. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have to work a regular job right now, but I lived a great life. I
Right.
traveled. Like I don't have to do shit right now because I've done it all. Like
Right.
I turned 42 this year and I've been to 4 countries, damn near every poppin' state in the United States. I lived in Miami for 5 years. I'm born and raised in California. Like my life has been popping ever since I was 18. So me being in this small town and now having a job, what I like is that I know that people like me
For
because I'm
you.
Kiana, not because they see me sucking dick on tape and
Mm-hmm.
not trying to like be friends with me and get close to me because they want to get me drunk and hopefully I will fuck them. It's so mentally satisfying to know that and nobody I've been on my job for 4 years. Nobody has said anything. They might
Oh wow.
know, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They're
kind of
respectful enough to not say anything.
exactly.
Yes.
Because I've
Yeah.
had people when we check our GMs that we don't check. And I've had people like, yo, I just seen you in Walmart. I didn't want to say nothing because I know how you are. But like, so I get people see me, but nobody's never stepped to me in person about being porn in my town that I live in.
Mm-hmm.
So
So let me
that, okay.
right. So let me ask you this, because I know this is a question that I get often: is do I regret it? Do I regret going into porn? And I'm going to ask you that question: do you regret going into porn, doing porn?
No, I do not regret going into porn because one of my reasons for going into porn because I'm very sexually active. I like to fuck. So when I found out there was a way that I can get paid and get laid and not be a hooker and be getting tested and safe, I was all for it. So that's why I always tell people because they be like, "Well, why don't you tell people at work?" Like, I'm like, "Cause it ain't their
That ain't your
business."
business, right?
Yeah, like I'm not ashamed. It's just like not a conversation that, especially in this small town, people are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be a hoe. You know what I mean? They're not
Right.
gonna understand. And that's what a lot of these motherfuckers don't understand. Porn right now, the community is very hoey, so I definitely would never come back into porn right now. They let
It's
me
very what? Say that again. It's very what?
very hoey. They're letting like
Hoey.
anybody
Okay.
do this motherfucker. So I
Gotcha.
would never step into porn again. But back when we were doing it, it was a community, and we were literally fucking the same 20, not even probably 20, because back then we only had like 20 male good
Yeah.
performers. So
Yeah.
when people try to be like, "Oh, you're ran through," I'm like, "Not like your baby
No.
mama. What you talking? All them dicks
Mm-hmm.
that ran through me was tested, and it's the same thing." And these people don't understand that our scenes, because if you fucking look on my IMDb, it probably say like fucking 600 scenes. I did not do 600 scenes.
Right.
They keep
Right.
re-releasing
Yeah.
my scenes that
Yeah.
I've done, and so it looked like I've been in 600 movies, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do all those damn scenes.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? I did it.
Right. So let me ask you this: that you've lived your life, you're now working, you seem to be very happy and content. Have you ever thought about getting married, or was that never on the table for
Yeah,
you?
bro. Because
Yeah.
when I was in porn, I was in a relationship, and this nigga had 2 kids behind my back while I'm sending him fucking money. So
Mm.
never, I don't trust a man long enough to where I think that he for forever. No, they can't keep it real. And me, I like to be in open relationships, even though the man is like, "Oh, you're me, bruh." You love me, but you might see that one bitch, but you're not my fucking, and you're gonna hit her, and you're gonna come back to me. That don't mean
Mm-hmm.
you don't love me, but keep it real, my guy. Like keep it fucking real. So I was in an open relationship with a dude, and he still was lying.
Don't you hate that? So let me tell you, because did he think you were lying? Did he? Because it's like, did he think you were lying when you said, let's be in, just let me know who you fucking, and I let you know what I'm doing, and then we can keep it like that.
Yeah, and I told him like, because I was like, I've tried the monogamous thing, and I always get cheated on. So
Mm,
if I know it's gonna happen, it ain't gonna hurt me. You know what I
right.
mean? I'm like, just don't get emotionally attached, because that's when I'm gonna cut you. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, but emotional relationship, that's mm-mm. And so basically, he basically had an emotional relationship because he had 2 kids. But I know he had asked me because he was ready for kids. I wasn't, because me, I told him, I'm 2 months pregnant. I'm not working. I'm
Yeah.
pregnant. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to be financially stable and all the way good. You're not financially stable. I'm not financially stable. So he had kids with somebody else. Like I was being responsible and thinking like, no, I just stopped doing porn. I just moved out here to Miami with this expensive ass fucking rent. The last thing I should be doing is getting pregnant.
Right.
Like, no. And
Mm.
so, yeah. So he left me.
All right. So my next question, I got another question for you. So for you, being that you are iconic, and you are, and I want you to own that, and you being a living legend, and I want you to own that too. But what would you tell those? No, here go the question, because I was just saying, what would you tell the younger you when you first got into the industry? You now.
Charge more for interracial like the white bitches do. That's another reason why I got in trouble. Because when I came back, I wanted to charge more for interracial. And he's like, but
As
you
you
ain't
should.
doing that. And I'm like, but I want to. And he's like, but da, 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 da. So that's another reason why we bumped heads or whatever. Because I'm like, okay, now you sound racist. Like, white bitches can charge. Like, for instance, I wanted Jenna Hayes because she don't really do like when I did my movie. I was trying to get a girl because everybody wanted to fuck Slayer. All them white bitches wanted to fuck Slayer, but they didn't want to do it on camera. So when I put on Twitter like, okay, I'm looking for somebody to do a scene, a threesome with me and Slayer, a white girl. Of course, Jenna Hayes hit me up. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do this. $3,000. Bitch, what? I don't know how it is now, but they would not let me charge more for interracial, but the white girls could.
Well, I did. When I found out, yes. When I found out what was really going on, and I don't even want to out him, but he my boy. And he told me, I said, oh, okay. I got one for you. And that's the story. My agent was like, well, you can. Yes, we can. He said, but it's not. I said, if he is not a black man, that is not a black nigga that is going into me, then that is interracial.
Exactly, Queen.
And I want more.
Exactly. I'm like, I got more, but not what I wanted.
Yeah, I got more. But I didn't get what they were getting.
The white bitches was getting
right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But again, it was because I was trying not to rock boats because I wanted to win awards, and it's not on your performance. You have to, and you know what I mean? Going to these parties, you got to be talking. It's a whole political thing. It's not your performance. I mean, yes, yeah, but no. It's
right.
who you work for. Who, you know, that's why when I was sending you those pictures, like that was me and you. That was from an ad from when we were signing at AVN. So it was like a whole big picture, big deal of us or whatever that they used to do. I haven't looked into AVN now, but it's just like, I just feel like with the internet, a lot of these girls think that they're the shit just because, you know, these men on the internet will give you compliments just for you to comment back.
Mm-hmm.
And OnlyFans girls are going to hate me, but you're not a porn star. I'm sorry. You not working for no companies. You just a bitch shooting some shit at your house. Once you start working for companies and get an agent, then you're a porn star. But other than that, you just an OnlyFans girl. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
We actually just had this conversation not too long ago about how understanding who came before you in this industry. You understand what I'm saying? In the work that, you know, they had to do before you got there. That's something that even before I got in the industry, when I did my research, I knew who were the four founders of women of color, of Black women that was in this industry. So I knew, like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm holding homage to them, because if it wasn't for them doing the shit that they had to do, then we wouldn't be able to do the things that we have to do. Just like these girls now, that's on just doing whatever. Just know that with hard work that we had to do. If you understand what I'm saying? Like there was no OnlyFans. There was no. I think the closest thing to OnlyFans was what was that one? Yeah, webcam. But what's the other thing that with the clips for sale?
Oh yeah.
Clips for sale. Yeah, clips for sale was the closest thing to that. To what OnlyFans is doing, where us as stars
for sale was mostly fetish.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and I'm like, y'all doing your thing or whatever, but you cannot say you're a porn star. You know what I mean? And then I hate when they be trying to like talk shit about like porn stars. Like, bitch, I do that. Girl, you don't know. Like, has someone flown you out somewhere? Has someone put together a whole entire movie just for you?
For you? Mm-hmm.
No. You're OnlyFans girl. You're spending your own money. And I don't believe these hoes when they're like, I make $1 million a month. Bitch, if I made $1 million a month on OnlyFans, I would not be doing it the next month. Get the fuck out of here.
That's real. Yeah. You just need 1 month.
Right.
Yeah. Black China, who's supposed to be the highest bitch paid on OnlyFans, didn't pay no fucking taxes, and now she ain't got no OnlyFans. Huh? Because she wasn't highest paid. OnlyFans are putting these girls, and these girls doing that, and it's making other girls join OnlyFans. They like, oh, I want to make $1 million, not knowing for a regular girl that's not a real porn star to start an OnlyFans. You know how fucking hard that shit is. Mm-hmm. I get annoyed with OnlyFans, and I'm a fucking porn star. Mm-hmm. Like, the fuck? You know, I'm pulling out my professional camera equipment and doing all this shit, and I want everybody to buy that shit. So then when they don't, I cuss them out. You know, I'm like, I ain't y'all. That's why I like that I have a real job, and like OnlyFans is like, because I'm Marie Luv. I'm always forever going to be Marie Luv. I'm going to love someone off my body. I'm going to love. So that's why I keep my OnlyFans, because I get those moments where that's what I want to do.
Go back to it. Yeah.
Or if I want to blow my money on something, I don't want to use my hard-on work money, because I'll be like, but that OnlyFans money, yeah, I throw that shit in the bag. I don't care.
All right, so this is what I want to do. You gonna stay with us a little bit longer?
Yes, ma'am. I got my drink.
You got your drink? What you drinking on?
I'm doing it calm because I have one more day of work, so I'm just having some mimosas.
Okay.
Oh, and then anybody, I'm going live on OnlyFans tomorrow. I have Juice my week, and I'm talking about what happened in Atlanta. Let's go.
Did you just hear what she said, y'all? So if y'all haven't joined her OnlyFans, go to her OnlyFans. What's your OnlyFans? Put it out there so they can know.
OnlyFans/Marie Luv. Boom.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back with Miss Marie Luv. All right, this is your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap. We'll be right back.
Hey, we here at Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. We'd like to thank you for coming out to our Ask Nyomi tour kickoff in Las Vegas,
sexual
Nevada.
pilgrims, right? They're all coming into the industry, you know, they are, you know, they're tatted from head to toe. They're tatted from head to toe. And she just is like, you know, just as cool as that. You know what I mean? And you see young girls, older girls,
And if you want the Ask Nyomi tour to come to your city, email us at info@asknyomi.com.
Hey, this is Dog Pound Mike from Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. Come check us out every week. And remember, I'm no relationship expert. I just tell it like I hear it from the kennel. Get back at it.
Hey, my sexy people, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks. And I finally did it. I've written my first book. Well, actually, it's the living journal. It's called Good Morning, My Sexy People, where I share my stories in different posts, but help a healing workbook for you. So it's 90 days to kick off your healing living journey. Pre-purchase now. Go to AskNyomi.com and hit shop. Listen.
All right, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. We are here with the beautiful, the sexy, living legend herself, Miss Marie Luv. What's going on, baby?
Yes, love you, queen. Okay, my goddess.
And then we got my boy, Dog Pound Mike. What's going on, baby?
Oh, it's all good. This is all good.
Yeah, you've been very quiet over there.
Wait, what's his name?
Dog Pound Mike, girl.
Dog Pound Mike, what it do?
It is doing.
Hey, that dude.
Girl, he got a muzzle on the day. He ain't been talking. He ain't been talking up.
Because I've been looking up some of them DVDs and old scenes.
Okay, we on DVDs, all right?
Yeah, there you go.
They still put porn on DVDs?
You know, the DVD porn, those are the collective items.
Yeah, those are collective.
You know, I know some people, they got whole bookcases and shelves with DVDs.
Real
you know? That's the real deal.
Like they got collectors, like they literally, you know how they do. They come to the convention and they got their like little book.
Yeah.
And you go in and they got you to sign them all like that, girl. Yes. Yes.
When I first did porn, Naomi, this is what you probably didn't know. I did my first porn when I was like 19 with Jake Steve. So that was VHS.
Ooh, shit.
VHS, bitch. I'm an old hoe.
Ooh, VHS.
Yes. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Whoa. Yeah, you there. Yeah, you there. But even you being at 42, you look good.
Oh, thank you.
Let me tell you something. I get this all the time because we aged very well. we age very well in this industry. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so when you look around and you look at all of us, you be like, damn, they look good.
So do.
Like,
Shout
really?
out to us as looking good still naturally.
Right.
Because
Naturally.
I'm not going to say no names or nothing, but I posted a throwback picture, and it had a former porn star girl in it, and that bitch cussed me the fuck out. It's not my fault you don't look like your throwbacks. Like, I didn't know.
But we ain't not about to be messy on here because I don't even know who you talking about. But
I'm not who I'm talking about either. I'm just gonna tell you the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? When I look at, I ain't even gonna lie, I look better now than I did when I was younger because my face is more filled in. You know what I'm saying? And I was old then. I was older then. I was 30 years old when I came in the industry, like 30 something years old. I was older. Yeah. You know, I'm 50 years old, baby.
When your birthday came, I was like, wait, what? But yeah, cool.
And I'm owning it now. Before I had to say that I was 10 years younger. You understand what I'm saying? So I can continue to get jobs and get booked. But you know, now I'm like, I really love everything and embracing all of these, you know, because now I know how to do my makeup. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
exactly. You know,
like all of those things. So it's like even, and like you said, and I like when you said earlier today when you was like the stress, because it is stressful in this industry. I mean, for myself, I enjoyed it. I had a good experience in it. I know a lot of people hadn't, but I had because I did it my way. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but it was still stressful in doing things, especially when I decided to go harder in my scenes to do different things. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so there were certain regiments and things that I had to do for my own body and think, you know, for that to happen. Now for you, let me ask you this. And then I want to open up for people to come on and ask you some questions and, you know, and talk like that. Yeah. So for you, the new booties, the new schools that's out there right now, do you have any advice for them right now?
Nope. Because I don't know how the industry is going right now. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's totally different. I'm just like, look, AVN finally gave the Performer of the Year to a Black girl.
Yeah.
I don't even know the chick, but I made sure to go and congratulate her because she's a Spiegel girl, so that didn't surprise me. But I'm like, girl, you go. Because like I said, when I started doing porn, Black girls wasn't getting nasty. So not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I opened the door.
You did.
To make Black girls feel comfortable
and
doing that and being nasty. So I'm just like, let's go. And then that's what this is like. You can't tell me an industry is not racist when in 2023 this is the first Black girl Performer of the Year. Like I've been nominated several times.
Jada. Yeah, but I'm saying when like and y'all was going harder than the other girls, the white girls.
I ain't gonna say 1 year I was so mad. I left. I was in the audience. I was like, "This is bullshit," and then I left.
Wait, so let me. I'm about to tell you something. So do you remember this? It was at AVN. I believe it was you and Jada coming out of the thing, cussing y'all fuss all about FAVN. Like
I think that was a year. Motherfucking circle bar. Like all this money, I spent like fucking almost $5,000 and shit. I was like, And then me and Jada, we did like a pact where we about to be a tag team. We're gonna work together so we can try to like maybe at least get best group seat. Like we was going fucking hard as fuck. So yeah, we was mad. I was mad. I don't want to talk about her feelings because that's her, and I don't need her calling cussing me out. I was fucking pissed. Shit, I was mad in my feels all the way.
All right, so you did win an award for Urban X Award, and you've been. How did you feel about that? You won an award for Urban X. You don't remember that?
I don't pay attention, like, because I think I'm in the AVN Hall of Fame. I don't know. They ain't give me my damn award.
You still haven't got it?
Nope. AVN don't like me, so I don't think I'm gonna get it. And I even told them, I was like, I'll pay for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay for the shit, but they ain't contacting me. What Urban X did I win?
You won. I think it was for best anal, and it was something else. It was
Oh yeah.
You won for a few one, baby. For a few of them.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I did Urban X. Okay, where Urban X, where I got my mouth is where I got mad at them because I was all happy when they first started it. I'm like, yes, Urban X. I'm like, we need this for us Black performers, you know. But then I got mad when they started including white performers, and they're like, "Oh, they perform." I'm like, "Fuck that! They get their fucking shits at AVN. Like, this should be about Latin, Asian, and Black performers, like the fucking Soul Train Awards or something." You don't see Miley Cyrus getting no recognition at the fucking Soul Train Awards. So that's why I stopped fucking with them, because I'm like, this ain't urban. Take the urban off of the award, because it's for the people. It's just like an AVN. It's just like an XBiz. It's just like all that. It's not the Soul Train Awards of the business. So yeah, they got mad because I said something. I was like, fuck that shit. So
wow. Right. Well, you know, because
I said Supreme bitch because I'm a cunt.
Right. You know, with that is because it's ran by, you know, Cherie and Alexander DeVoe. That's who it's run by. And they gotta do it all themselves. There is no financial backing.
Yeah, that's why they should not be including these crackers. Like, they gonna get white people, Caucasians, they're gonna get their comeuppance at the AVNs and stuff where they're getting help. This would not be no help. That's why I think we should stick together and make a point. Make a point. That's why I'm like Soul Train, Source Awards, BET Awards. It's for us, you know what I mean? Urban
right, but you know what was happening, and I'm about to say this, and I'll probably get somebody. Our community, and let's be honest, our Black community is not supportive of porn. Let's be honest. They'll do it. Let's be honest. They would do it behind, you know, closed doors and stuff like that. I've been around celebrities that, I can't take no picture with you.
Me too.
You understand what I'm saying? But they can tell you every scene that you have done and all of those things, but they don't want to take a picture with you because they don't want nobody to know that you're a freak or you sexual or whatever it is. So it's harder for them to get money in that form. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? And so for that instance, I don't know if that's why, but I can see why they probably made it more inclusive, because the dollars were coming from the white community. The Black community was not supporting and uplifting.
For the money then, and not for the point.
But it takes money to do it. It takes money for
dead it. If we gotta include white people and then dead it. Or change the name. I'm sorry. Because I'm thinking of the music industry, how we have our own awards, and Justin Bieber is not fucking there, even though he tries to be R&B. It's for us. Like, when I'm going there and I'm looking at them, they're like, oh, this bitch. I'm like, she gets acknowledgement at AVN though. Like, this is for the us Black community, the Black girls that don't get to work for Hustler and all that, so they can feel special. But then when they feel like now they got to compete with them same white bitches that's in the AVN, it's like, what's the point? Like, I feel them because I thought it was for the people, but if it's for the money, I get it. Then if they want it for the money, then I get it.
And let me make sure that I say, and what I mean, the money, I mean, it takes money to do this show. like literally to rent these, you know, and they were coming out of pocket. And I don't mean, and I don't mean to put that, but they were, I mean, and this is that they did on their own. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I have so much respect for the Urban X Awards. And I've always been to almost every single one of their events. And I've always been very forward into it because I understood what they were trying to do and what they're still doing now. You understand that? Me being an entrepreneur and knowing how hard it is as a Black woman and as a trying to get money for a corporation, especially when you're talking about sex, they don't want to give you that. You understand what I'm saying? So in some reason, and I know we're gonna agree to disagree on this one because you was like, live it. But it is urban and whites. Whites come over here to our side. But I do understand in your feeling of what you feel with that about why couldn't it just be the Black people and the Latino people, the people of color. But I'm telling you, because our community was not supporting it as it should. Like they wasn't getting all of the Black hip hop stars or whatever to come to do those shows and stuff like that, like they do at AVN. You understand what I'm saying? You was just there this year, and then you had Too Short there a few years ago. Then you had Cardi B there. You know, Kanye West did what's that one show? You understand what I'm saying? So even
they all out there to fuck Cardi B, fuck Kanye, all that. Like I am so Black and support Black businesses. I can't because I'm because I feel you where you said they need it for the money, but I thought it was something being done for the people, and now I just feel like it's being done for the money.
But no, it's not being done for the money.
They could have downsized it, and
but they did.
Big as AVN, and you know what I mean, because it's only a little bit of us Black in the community, in the porn community. So I think they were just trying to make it so big and go so fast and so hard with it to compete with AVN that they got a little bit what they call it, out of their element, above a little. You know what I mean?
Right, but I don't think they okay. I don't think, I guess because I really respect what Sharina was trying to do with Urban X Awards and what they've been doing. And she has scaled it down a lot.
Okay, like I don't know because I just stopped participating.
She has scaled it down a lot to make sure that, you know, people were getting awards, you know, and people were getting recognized and recognition, as they still do. They still do. Yeah. They just added on other people in, you know, other people into it. And when you said, I just want to make sure that when you say it's about the money, it's about getting these sponsors in so they can pay for the venue, so they can pay for the awards, so they can pay for these different, because it's like a weekend experience that they're trying to have with these. And it's still a lot of Black people that come and support it. You understand what I'm saying? But they trying to get a whole community, you know, because that's the only thing. Our white community that's within our adult industry, those were the ones that was help coming over and support the Urban X. Our Black community outside was not.
Yeah, they were supporting the Urban X because they feel bad that they don't include us in AVN.
What you want to say, Mike? Because Marie like, look.
Hey, you know something, I totally understand, you know, both sides, but you know, Naomi, I know that you have been involved in Urban X as well.
Right.
And you have to get event to sponsor, and it is hard to get money to put off those events, to do everything that they're doing over there. Yeah. So I'm with you. I totally respect DeVoe and Cherie for what they're trying to do over there. And I wish it would more investment for Black people so they can keep it more Black and ethnic, but you got to do what you got to do in business.
It ain't gonna happen though. So you know,
say it's not gonna happen. You know, and that's unfortunate that our Black community, and I'm telling you on the outside, that our Black community is not embracing our sexuality, and even, you know, with this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel you, because a lot of people felt that same way. That you feel, a lot of people felt that way. A lot of people felt that way.
I mean, just maybe because I I've been a part of ABN and been nominated for multiple awards, and then just to get shut down by a bitch that couldn't even fucking perform better than me in my fucking sleep. So when when they first started, I was there with them and all the way. But the minute they started, I walked away. I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I dead ass. I'm not trying to knock what they doing or whatever. I'm like,
Right.
it's just not. It's not for me anymore. Like at first in the beginning, I was there for it, but like
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'm not for it. Like I'm not gonna say nothing else because they gonna hate me more.
That's right. You voicing your opinion. You voicing your experience with it, and that's what it is. That's what you're doing, and you voicing your experience with it. All right, y'all. So listen. Right now, you guys will listen to Miss Marie Luv. He's speaking, but what I want to do is I want to open it up so you guys can come in and ask us some questions. Keep it sexy. Keep it sexy because y'all know yes, and respectful. And we're gonna Dog Pound Mike is gonna put up a link.
The link is there.
The link is there. The link is there. So hit us up on the link right there, and let's get some more questions in for Miss Marie Luv. All right. So I know you say you're doing photography. Are you right now working on photography? Like, what are you doing?
Some people fly me out to events.
Okay.
And I'll do baby showers, weddings, you know what I'm saying, birthday parties, or whatnot. So I still do that, but like, cause I know how to build websites, but I gotta go back to school because everybody keep asking me to build a website and an app, and I don't know how to build apps.
Okay.
But I'm going to school to be a pharmacist. So I'm all over the place.
Okay. Okay. No, but you know what? The thing is just trying to find your. So you know, one thing is what I've been doing is with the spirituality thing and trying to fuse both the spirituality and sexuality in together because those are two main cores of our soul on who we are. For you, spiritually, where do you see yourself as spiritually now versus where you were spiritually when you were in the industry and before?
When I was in the industry, and that's why I named myself Supreme Bitch, because like I was kind of mean. Well, like I'm like very outspoken or whatnot, but like now I think because I'm very argumentative. So if I feel I'm right, we about to go. But now I'm just like the energy that it takes for me to get angry and argue and put out all that negative. It's not worth it because then afterwards it makes me want to do vice. It makes me want to have a drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do stuff that's not productive. So anytime I'm like in one of those like negative moods, like I go take to myself, listen to some music, maybe work out. Like just now I just wrote a couple of motivational quotes on my board so I can look at it in the morning, like because like I'm an angry person. Like that's why I call myself Supreme Bitch. Everybody's like, don't do that. I'm like, well, I just want people to know so you're not surprised when I pop off because
right.
It's probably gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's a part of my personality. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay, here go a question. We didn't get the link, but we're gonna put the comment up.
I say, I wonder if any Black adult entertainers ever consider creating a knowledge commerce business with courses and webinars, for example, to monetize your lessons and wisdom.
So basically, is he saying, do I want to teach other hoes how to be a hoe? No.
I mean, hey.
I tried it. I've tried it when I was in the industry. I, try to bring bitches up and tell them they need websites. Some of these girls don't want to listen or they don't want to work. They think it's easy.
Right. So let me ask you this, Coach Nazir. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's what I'm gonna say. Do you mean more of into what is taking the money that we've made from in the industry and investing it and having I guess you want to say like an out? like an out plan like that to where it's merchandising. Because when you think about it and you look at it, our names are worth millions and millions of dollars. That's a brand that we have. And I guess he means in the form of teaching them about the branding of their names, of merchandising, of different stuff like that, of owning, their names and stuff like that. I think that's what he's talking about. It, have that for Black. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have no advice because I don't plan on. The last thing I'm doing for my Marie Luv is going to write a book, but I'm not about to make T-shirts, do all that. Like, right now, I don't want to invest no more in Marie Luv because I moved on. I want to invest in my 401k, life insurance, learning other skills, you know what I mean? Because I can edit, you know what I'm saying? And just different stuff like that. For me, I would tell girls that to save money, because I was horrible, to save your money, because you don't know how you're going to feel 10 years from now. You don't know if you still going to be on camera second dick. And then a lot of girls don't think, when I turn 50, is that where I still want to be? Even if you're just doing like production and not like on, not on camera. It's just that porn, because like the pandemic shut down, all them bitches didn't have a fucking job, no unemployment. So hopefully they had shit saved up. You know what I mean? They're not thinking like this. They're like, oh, I just made fucking $10,000 this week. Nobody's thinking. I know when I was doing porn, I was not thinking like, what's my retirement plan? Like, it was not. So what I would tell girls is to try to find some other niches or get educated and other things that's not porn related. That way you can use that money that you made from porn and maybe open up a lingerie shop or a dance studio. I just feel we don't have to forever, because a lot of people want us to forever
never be that.
Be Nyomi and Kiana. I mean Marie.
We can maybe add Rock Hard to it. And...
All right, how you doing, Rock Hard?
Yo, what's happening? How you doing?
We good.
What's happening? First of all, I want to say shout outs to the two queens that's on set right now. Like, y'all was the shit in y'all era, and like Marie said, like a lot of girls out here really is not fucking with y'all. Y'all was really an error, and shout outs to y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. You got a question?
Yeah, I got a couple questions actually. I want to know. I know Nyomi, you Libra. I want to know Marie's sign, because I see a little savage in her. Like, I can see like she could have been possibly holding back from what she really wanted to say, and I see a little savage. What's your
I am holding back. I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, you a Scorpio like me?
Hey.
Yeah, Scorpio. You hold on. You are October, November Scorpio.
November 1st.
Okay, yeah, see, I'm October Scorpio, but nah, Scorpio season still lit though. That's what's up.
Exactly.
All right, I want to ask y'all though, like, what's the number one advice y'all could possibly give to an upcoming star that wants to get into it now?
A male or female?
Both.
Well, I'm gonna go with male, because when I was in the industry, we were struggling with the male corner. But for a male, I want to say that make sure you drink water and apples, so your cum can taste nice. Do not have sex the night before you have a scene. Try to keep your body and be healthy, because it's harder for a male. Because imagine, like,
okay, hold on for 1 second. Hold on for 1 second, Marie. Do me a favor, Rock Hard. If you got your sound or something up loud, because it's like something that's echoing.
Echo, yeah.
Oh, I'm in the car. Hold on for me. I'm gonna turn the Bluetooth off.
Yeah, it's a nice little echo.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right, how's that? That's better.
Oh,
Much
baby, that's
better.
so
There
much
you go.
better. Yes,
All right,
yes.
cool. My fault. I'm in the car. I had the Bluetooth on. My bad.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
last
Marie,
thing I was
my
gonna
apologies.
say for men is 60% of girls in porn are just doing it for money. So they're not going to show you any affection. Like if the camera cut off, they're like, "Get off of me!" Like you're going to know that she don't want to fuck you. So you still have to keep your dick hard and do your job. So I just want to keep that in mind for men that not all these girls on set, and a lot of girls, not a lot, but some are lesbians and just doing boy girl because they get paid more, and
Uh,
yet they're uncomfortable and they be being very standoffish to the guy and like get off me, and it makes it really hard. So I think men should get paid more, and it's really harder for a man to get established as a porn star than a girl. A girl can just come in; they don't even care. She don't know how to fuck. If she's cute, she's in
She
there.
on, yeah,
But for
yeah,
a man, you guys got so many different things that you guys have to qualify for.
yeah.
And they'll be at the end of the scene and be like, "Okay, bust a nut in 10 minutes."
that ain't promise.
So
Damn.
You know, but seriously, like when I get, guys that ask me, I think you actually can create your own thing. Get a girlfriend or somebody who you good with, down with, and you can shoot your own stuff and post them on these different sites and stuff like that. Really, because when you first come into the industry, you ain't gonna be nothing but the little scum. You understand what I'm saying? For the guys, and that's if you're lucky to get in, get in.
guys
For women, it is.
have to know a director.
Yeah. For the girls, it's much easier, especially if you're a pretty face. Back in the day, you got a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the end thing. For me, for women, I say treat it like a business, and I've always said treat it like a business. Myself always had a exit strategy of going out, for it. But again, I was much older when I got into the industry. But that is something that I've always told any young lady that I came across to on set or even in my presence. And as Marie said, they are. Some of them are very hard-headed when you're trying to help them, because a lot of them be listening to their boyfriends who are pimping them out too. That's the thing.
I didn't even think about that. Damn.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you do. You have a lot of them that's pimping them out in that way. So for me, yeah, that they should have an exit plan, have an exit strategy of going out. Marie said save money, yes, and invest in something. Invest in something. Take that money and go invest in something. Seriously. Mm-hmm. It's okay if you have like several different businesses. That's fine. That's fine. Copyright your name, get your name trademark. Trademark that, like, seriously.
That's
especially
like
if you yes, especially if you truly believe that you're going to be in here for the long haul. And okay, so let me say this. Because at one time it was girls that was coming in for like 3 or 4 months and then they're gone. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you got to realize, and this is what I tell a lot of ladies that want to do this, is that, these images are here forever. They ain't going nowhere. So while you here, at least you make you some money and make you a plan on it. And that's my only thing with it. And do your research. Find out who these companies are. Seriously. Be picky. If you can't be picky, all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money.
So say that again.
All money ain't good money.
Ain't good money.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I heard that.
Yeah.
All right, another question. Now I know Nyomi, you like Pac. I want to know, Marie, who your all-time favorite rapper?
Tupac.
Oh, so y'all both like Pac. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
She said that was that a question? Like, what kind of question is that?
I made my mom drive me to Vegas to the hospital when he got shot. Like,
oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah. And then I still, in my storage, I have a scrapbook with all the newspaper articles when he was in Jet Magazine, all girl.
Okay, so you got hard. I like that. Okay.
I'm afraid to say East Coast around you. Shit.
I love the Wu-Tang though.
Okay, so it is some New York in you. Okay, you got some East Coast.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love New York. Like I'll be like, yo, what is I love New York.
Yeah, I definitely heard you say dead ass earlier in this live too.
Dead
So
ass, that's my favorite. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I love it. Like you got a Cali, New York accent.
I ain't mad at it. I love it. But I ain't gonna stay in here too long though. I just want to give one more shout outs for you, Marie. Just want to say shout outs to you. I'm a huge fan of yours. One of my favorite scenes was a group scene with you and Jada Fire when y'all had 3 guys with y'all. That was a dope scene. I fucks with it. Yeah, and you, Nyomi. I meant to say this last time I had spoke with you, but I had watched the interview with you on DJ Vlad. First of all, I want to say porn stars are celebrities, okay? So it ain't no A-list. Listen, if you known for what you do, that's a celebrity. Whether if you're a local celebrity, a national celebrity, if you known for what you do, that's a celebrity. All right. So I want to say that. But Nyomi, with you, I was watching the interview with you on DJ Vlad, and you were talking about what made you get into it. And you said, and if I'm getting too personal, you can stop me too. But you said you basically did it for a family member that was sick at the time, and you was looking out for them. So that's what made you get into it. And I have a father who he's sick as well too. So I do fitness training. And the main reason why I got into it because I wanted to do research on how to help my dad with his health and make sure other people in my family and I could stay healthy as well too. So when you said you did what you did for your dad, like that kind of touched me in the heart as well. So I want to say kudos to you. That was mad dope.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I did. My dad was sick. He's now since passed. But he was very sick and we needed like 24-hour care. And this was a multi-billion-dollar industry.
No, but it's like that's real. That's real because it's a lot of people out there who's simple-minded, immature, and they look at porn stars. Because at one point I wanted to be a porn star too, but they look at porn stars like they're sex toys, they're just sex symbols. But you don't know what the individual's really going through in their real life. It's like you gotta understand, like porn. There's a difference between real life and porn. Right. Like I had watched the interview with Cherokee, and she said like a main misunderstanding with porn stars is they think like they're just out here fucking any and everybody. Right. And porn stars no, there's a difference between Nyomi Banks and then real life, what she doing in her real life, and we
are so selective in our real life. It's crazy. When I talk to regular people and be seeing how quick they ready to like bareback I'm just like,
but she is so right. She is so right. No randoms.
I only had sex with one person last year, and before that, I hadn't had sex since 2016.
Yeah, see, I say you gotta separate that difference. A lot of people really don't get that because I'm sure I felt bad for y'all. Shit, one time I was watching a live of Jada Fire, and she brought somebody on live, and it was a dude beating off, and it's like ruined her whole Instagram. And it's like, son, like she trying to chill, like she actually trying to chat with us. She trying to be a cool person, and y'all gotta understand, like they're human too. They're still human, son. like, and then like not to insult y'all, but it's like people be quick to talk about porn stars like, I want to date a porn star. I want to deal with a porn star. Yeah, but guess what? You know your baby mom, she was a huge thought in the hood a couple years ago. You don't even know it. So you want to sit there.
Got 3 baby daddies.
Yeah, so you want to do these porn stars, you better look at your wife and make sure you know who you're dealing with. Because I know a different wife from what you know back in the hood. You feel me? So
somebody at my job, she has a husband, but she's fucking somebody at the work.
You feel
work husband.
You feel me? So it's like people quit to dog these porn stars, but it's like you better take a look in the real life as well, yo. for real. And that's just them on camera.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Rock. Well, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
No
Thank
problem.
you for coming through, showing some love and asking us this question. So we're gonna go to the next baby. All right. Thank you, love.
Yeah, have a
All
good
right.
one.
You too.
Okay, we're gonna move to this quick question right here from TS on the chat. Then we'll come back to the video.
All right. TS says, now that you have left the industry, this is for Marie, and are living in a small town, what do you find meaning in purpose in just the day-to-day living?
Going to work. Just regular stuff. Like I go to work, I come home, walk my dogs, I go to the gym. If I'm in the mood, might film something for OnlyFans, probably not. Then I'll cook, and like I don't do shit. Like compared to my life, like in California, Miami here, like I love this small town life. Like when I was just in Atlanta, after day 2, I was like, I want to go home. Like I just love it. Now I get, because back when I was younger, I needed to go to the club, to trip, and do all that to have fun, to have purpose. But now, like, getting up and going to a regular job, because some porn girls won't do that, and they will escort, webcam, do all that. But I just didn't see me doing that by the time I turned 50. You know, because porn, we don't have a retirement plan.
Right. No, I feel you. Okay. Thank you, TS. All right. So we got JJ. What's going on, JJ?
What's up? What's up? Something wrong with my Facebook. So I'm in the accidentally logged into somebody else's shit. But that's why I posted that. That's why I don't know how I gotta fix that shit. But anyway, yes, God is Nyomi. Miss Marie Luv, thank you for adding me. I got a few questions.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask. Obviously, I'm a male performer. Just FYI, I'm in the industry. I know the last guy asked a lot about the male side, but back in the day, in y'all era, for a male to be in the industry, what was it more about? Was it more about sex appeal, body look, or like size of the penis? Because I look at different male porn stars from back in the day, let's be honest, everybody is not a Rico Strong with a 13-inch. Everybody's not a Mandingo with a 14-inch, and everybody's not a Lexington Steel. But then I look at other male performers like a Mr. Marcus, who's nowhere near that size, and Nat Turner, who's nowhere near that size, or like a D Snoop or a John Q, who's nowhere near that size, but we're still able to get in and perform. So like what back then, what was the difference? Like, is it more about dick size, just look, or like, what's your opinion on that?
Well, what it is the being able to keep the dick hard. Because there was this one guy, his name was Dwayne, and he had like a small penis. But
Dwayne Cummins?
Yeah. But he can get the job done, his dick stay hard, and he busted a big giant nut at the end. And a lot of these guys, because like how they angle the camera will look bigger, because they're not really shoving us with like their whole dick, because they want to see what's going on. So it's more of like for size, if they want to do a big dick movie, but for guys, it's keeping your dick hard, being on time, smelling fresh, being professional. It's not really a dick size unless they trying to do that big dick genre. Because I'm not gonna put no names out there, but I've worked with big dicks that was
wow,
or that skeeted out like 2 skits of cum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
say 2 skits. 2 skits.
Well, they have to get the Cetaphil, like. And that's a disappointment when you fuck a guy for over an hour and he just go.
I'm like trying to like hold my
yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then like another question I have for y'all. So I know a legendary black female porn star from back in the day. I'm not gonna say her name out of respect for her, but she was a part of your guys' era. And she keep it real with you. She was like my number one of all time, like my favorite. Like grew up watching her probably when I wasn't supposed to, but when I first met her, I'm not gonna lie, I was fan the fuck out. But me and her know each other personally, and me and her randomly bumped heads because I said a statement to her that she might have took out of context. I was all like, "It's hard for me to look at you past anything, but a legendary porn star, even though that's not what you do anymore." And what I meant by was like, you're my favorite porn star of all time. So I ain't gonna cap or bullshit. The little 13-year-old kid inside of me gets like starstruck and happy sometimes when I'm around her. But she thought I meant it in a disrespectful way, like, oh, you're nothing but a porn star. That's what you'll always be. So I wanted to ask you guys, was I wrong for saying that? Or do you understand my point of view where I'm coming from when I said that?
I understand your point of view. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess when you come into the personal realm or you become a personal friend of that person now, then you are no longer a fan. Because I'm that way. If you don't be fanning me, either you're gonna be my friend in my inner circle or not. Don't do that fan with me. And I think that's what her feeling is like. You're not liking me for me. You liking me for who you think I am, and I'm more than that.
If you became friends with someone that was a fan, so they can never talk to you about porn again. Now that y'all friends.
Hold on, say it again.
No, I was saying so. Like, if she became friends with a fan, that means he can never bring up porn again because now y'all friends.
No, that's not what I mean. But when his example, where he was just saying he went into a fan mode, he went into a fandom, type of mode. You understand what I'm saying? And so in his wording with the say, because I don't even know who it is, but she could have been like, I'm kind of done with that. Me and you are on a whole different level. We're not on that level. We're on this level. You understand what I'm saying? But when you coming to me and you fanning me, now I'm looking at you sideways because I'm like, wait, are you only with me because of who I am, and you're not really with me? You're not really kicking with me because of who? And I opened the door and allowed you into my circle. That's what I see.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying like that. He was a fan, and then they turned into friends. And then she got mad because he brought up some porn stuff. That's what I thought. I didn't know like he met her.
Yeah, I've been knowing her for like 8 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think that was all my 2 questions. And Marie Luv, by the way, you did like my comment the other day, Jay the Interviewer. That's my page. So if you want to follow me back.
Okay, hit me up again.
You do be fanboying, JJ.
You said what?
JJ ass do be fanboying.
Yeah, here's the thing. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. I got into this industry as a fan. So somebody gave me some advice. It was like, you're in the industry now. So there's no reason for you to like, I understand you still want to show like love and respect. Like you looked up to them, they paved the way for you. But you don't have to be found out no more. Not saying everybody knows you, but people recognize your fucking face. So they know who you are now.
Yeah.
So I was all like, but like I said, the little kid in me, 13-year-old, 11-year-old, whatever you want to say, it get like I even told the female porn star that I'm talking about, today's January 26th, rest in peace, Kobe. I was like, the level I was like, knowing you is like knowing Kobe Bryant. That's the level. That's the standard that I have her on.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna have to bring that bitch down because she's not the mamba. But yeah, she's cool.
Oh, and actually, Miss Marie Luv, this is actually a question for you. Me and Nyomi talked about this. Is it gay if a man likes to get pegged by a woman?
No, because I love it.
Oh wow. Okay. Amen.
I think it's bisexual. I don't think it's gay because some men like to be pegged by women, but not men.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the dominatrix. Wait, did you ever do that?
Trust my answer? No.
Well,
So you didn't trust my answer?
No,
Naomi
because
is the queen of begging.
no, she is, but like every woman has a different opinion. Like Naomi might say yes, like she might say like I think it's still straight, but like how you just said, you might think it's a little bit bi because I guess a fake plastic dick is still going in your ass. So
But like
everybody has an opinion.
I've been with guys that like for me to peg them, well, they could have been lying, but they said they don't like for a man, they like for a woman.
Right.
Yeah, see that's me. That's me.
What do you think? This is my question to you, JJ, because you asked this question a lot. Do you think that you're gay because you want to be paid?
No, I just want my pleasure. I want my pleasure. I want to put my cheeks up in the air, just being real. And I want to get dominated by a sexy black or honestly Hispanic woman.
Okay,
like
well, there you go. Just own it. Just own who you are and don't care about what nobody else says.
Hey, you got if you want to do that for OnlyFans, hey, I'm your man. You threw it out there. I'm your man.
JJ be selling that ass.
I'm just scared if I do a boy girl on my OnlyFans, it might go viral and then I'm gonna get caught at work. Even though I'm waiting to get caught at work, because the minute they start harassing me about that, that's against the rules.
They came on, got booked.
Hey, yeah, I know. I got booked. I'm about to get booked. You got my DM now.
If I had it just clean, I'll be pulling. I'm like, I got it.
Hey, JJ, dog found me that booking fee, baby.
Hey, I got you. Hey, don't worry, I got you. I got you. I got you. And then this is my last question. And this was another male thing. And I'm not saying like you guys have or haven't, but were there any, like, I know a few, obviously, but were you guys comfortable working with like some males in the industry that did a lot of straight scenes, but you guys know for a fact were bisexual in real life away from the camera?
No, I don't feel comfortable working with down low guys because I don't feel like they're being all the way 100% safe. And if you're not honest with yourself, then how can I believe anything else you say?
Got you. I mean, okay, well, what was your guys' feeling about Byron Long when he first got into the industry and like his first like 3 or 4 scenes were gay scenes, but then he started doing a lot of straight scenes the rest of his career?
See, I didn't know that until after I left the industry, like for real.
The same here.
I didn't know. Like I didn't know until it was a few other guys that I worked with that I did not know until after, I was on my way out, after I was out. And I probably only worked with them one time, but I worked with Byron a few times, but I didn't know, I didn't know. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't, because I didn't know then. It was like, okay. But then afterwards, did I care? No, because I got tested a lot and I knew I was clean. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I knew I was clean. So for me, working with them, like even Christian, white boy Christian, like I didn't know that until like he's full blown now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't know that at that time, but once, and I was like, but I came up clean. I wasn't, you know what I mean? But I'm with Marie saying about that is about, y'all need to be open on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you riding that fence or you doing that like that, then be that way. I think it's at one time, and I want to make sure that I'm correct. That one time over there on their side, there wasn't mandatory testing like it was on our side.
Yeah, yeah, they will get on their own because a lot of guys were being cheap because our test was like $150, and we getting them every 3 weeks. Yeah. Sometimes 2 weeks. Yeah. But you're right. A lot of, because they will do condom only, but condoms bust, and
yeah, like same thing with like even when now, no disrespect, but like legend whatever, Shawn Michaels now works with trans women. But I watched his interview. He said he always wanted to do that. He admitted that. He said it.
Actually, always been doing that shit, but not on camera. When I started the industry,
Mark
heard
Mark
that.
Mark Anthony does it now too. And I'm like, oh wow. So I've asked
Mark
a lot of.
Anthony did
You
ask?
just on here just dropping gems and stuff
I
over
mean,
here, JJ. You know,
What?
everybody, you just over here just being just messy, JJ.
I'm just being honest because like I've asked people's opinions on this. Like actually, I was like I told you, I DM'd you or I commented under your page like a week ago. I was in Vegas for AVN. So
You hear what? Oh, me. Oh, you.
yeah, I was on
You
Goddess Nyomi. I was in Vegas for AVN, and remember I commented on your page. I was like, I'm sorry, I missed your event with Mr. Marcus and
Oh, you
your
wasn't
other.
meant to be there because if you was meant to be there, you would
Yeah,
have been there.
I know. You know, you should beat my ass for not being there. FYI.
No,
But
that's a treat for you. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's a treat for you.
No, I'm messing with you.
You only got one booking today.
Right. I told you whenever that happens, you better be ready because if you don't, I'm like, don't get this pretty face full.
I know. My bad. I would enjoy that, but only one booking today. But nah, yeah, that's all I wanted to ask. I appreciate y'all letting me join.
Oh my God, I did not know we can read them.
Yeah.
All right, JJ, baby. Thank you. As always. As always.
I worship the ground you walk on. You know that.
All right. All right. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. It's your girl, the goddess here, Nyomi Banks. I'm still here with the sexy, the living legend, the supreme bitch, Miss Marie Luv.
I'm sorry, I got caught up. I didn't realize that we can read comments and they are hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Yes. Well, I hope that you enjoying because you keeping it real. And this is
anytime you want to have me back, I'm here for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. We went a little bit over. We only an hour show.
Mm-hmm.
We only an hour show. Yeah, but no. That's fine. Good. Let me tell you something because you and Jada, because when I came into the industry, it was a lot of girls, but I always look at you two because you guys were doing something. I saw you guys doing something that I wanted to kind of do. You know, you understand what I'm saying? To where you guys was going hardcore. Yeah. You guys were tapping in strong with your sexuality. Y'all was owning it. You understand what I'm saying? So even with the scenes that we've done together, you know, I was sitting there like, like, whoa, but in amazement of it all, you know, and still to this day, when I see things, when I see posters up of, you know, who to top this and top this and top this, it hurts me not to see your name up there because it's supposed to be up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be up there. And right now you're blessing me just being here on here. And I thank you, truly. I
appreciate you for having me. I know my mouth got a little reckless. I'm sorry, Alexander and Cherie. But y'all already knew how I felt about that.
So we got somebody else?
Yes.
All right, so this is gonna be our last one. All right, Ray Ranger. How you doing, Ray Ranger? I don't know, I'm scared.
How you doing? I didn't even think I was gonna get picked. Let me actually get up and actually talk. Hold on.
Okay, you should have been ready, Ray.
Hey, listen, look, I didn't think I was gonna get picked for this. I am so sorry. How you doing?
We doing good. How are you?
I am definitely fine. I do have some questions I would love to ask, and I just want to say I love you both. Sorry, I'm tripping over stuff. I'm in the dark. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. Bam. Hold on. Let me turn this on.
What was you doing in the dark? Like, what was you doing in the dark, Ray?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good.
For me, look. I ain't ashamed. It is what it is.
Okay.
How you doing? What was my question to you guys?
Are you smoking weed?
No, I'm not smoking weed. I don't smoke. I'm not smoking. No, I don't smoke.
How the fuck you can't remember? Okay, I'm sorry.
So what was you guys like weirdest like encounter with a fan? Like like, have you guys like, did the fan ever make you feel comfortable, or did you like make that fulfill the wild dream? Like, what was your like weirdest encounter?
Shall
Go
I
ahead,
go
Marie.
first?
Go ahead.
So I dabbled in escorting. Okay.
Okay.
And in between clients, you know, I was hungry. I had a little bit of McDonald's burger and fries. And when the guy came, I told him because he wanted a blowjob. I'm like, okay, but don't choke me too much because I just ate. He didn't listen. And then since I ate so fast, I didn't really chew my food up all the way. So I just threw up burgers and fries right up on his face. Chunks of it. Very.
It just came up.
Oh wow.
Very awkward.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Miss Nyomi, what was your weirdest encounter?
My weirdest encounter, I think it happened more in the email. A guy had just asked me to send a piece of some toilet tissue with my ass wiped with shit on it. That's what he asked.
Hey, see, I have
Well,
fantasies. Nothing that disgusting. No, never mind. Nothing that
Girl,
disgusting.
I got a message on my OnlyFans. Someone, he wanted to give me a Bitcoin to watch me squat on a dog pad and take a shit. And I told him no. And then I Googled how much a Bitcoin was.
Yeah, they're worth a lot. Yeah, the Bitcoins are worth a lot.
Hey, and you took that shit, you in the downtown world.
Every time I take a shit now, I just think like, this is Bitcoin money right here.
Yeah, they trust me. Listen, they're worth a lot. I didn't even know. I had a lot of Bitcoin. I didn't even know it. I had like $1,000 in Bitcoin, and I only deposited like $30 a couple years ago, and I didn't even know it. So yeah, the Bitcoin is worth a lot. What was my other question? Have you guys had any like bad experiences, well, manipulative experiences on set where they said one thing and you guys end up doing another, and it was already too late, the scene was already done? Like, how did you guys like maneuver around that type of situation?
No,
I had somebody that tried that. I had somebody that tried that and it wasn't going. Like, yeah, and it didn't no scene start at all.
You know what, you know what, one thing I noticed about especially you, Miss Nyomi, is that even in your interview with DJ Vlad, you said that you always did your research, and you know you didn't let them try that stuff on you, whatever. And I kind of wish, like, I mean, it's called what it is. We all love porn, but I kind of wish that a lot of Black women knew what their worth was, like you did, because there's very few of you guys out there who know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you're having sex with white men, then you should get the interracial rate. You know what I'm saying? I realize a lot of Black women, they get kind of screwed over a lot, and that's not fair.
Right. But let me say this, I think the thing is, and we're going to be very honest here, when it just comes to society, period, they don't allow us to truly know what our worth is. They will continue to keep bringing us down, even in a regular life. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, because I am that, I have a very masculine personality. I'm very driven and always been. When I came, and I think if I would have came in when I was 19, 20 years old, it would probably be the same thing, maybe even worse. But me coming in at 30 years old, and I was married, you know what I'm saying? And I had kids, so I kind of knew exactly what I wanted to do. And so for me, yes, I knew what my worth is. But the thing is that it doesn't make a difference when it comes to business people. It doesn't. If they know that they can get something for nothing, they're going to do it, regardless on what color you are, regardless on what sex that you are. It's about money to them. And if they feel like, okay, I can give this person, because remember, let's be honest, racism is still real and it's going to always be real. And sexism is still real and it's always going to be real. So the fact of me knowing what my worth is, even though I can sit and talk about it and scream and everything like that, I still wasn't getting paid what they were getting paid. But I'm fine with that because I still was doing what I was doing for me and mine. You understand what I'm saying? And I do understand. And I want to make sure, because when I hear when people say not knowing their worth, we all need to know our worth. Even you as a man need to know your worth as well. So it's more of a generalization thing, because even in whatever business that you are, know that you're probably getting less than what you are deserving of. But they only going to give you what they're going to give you until you get out and get your own or create your own. That's what's missing, is us learning how to, or teach each other on how to create our own.
Yeah, I had to start like a little, not, oh, you know what? Forget it. We on here. I'm just be honest. You know, sometimes I can be a simp. So I actually started like helping a lot of girls who do OnlyFans, whatever, and do their promotion things and giving them advice and stuff like that. Because once COVID hit, that was like the opportunity for a lot of people who were doing escorts, who were doing OnlyFans, to make their own websites, to not have to do escort and do certain stuff. And then I started seeing other porn stars do the same thing. It's like as soon as like the COVID hit, it's like I've noticed a lot of porn stars like branched off and had to do their own thing. And honestly, I felt kind of I felt kind of I know it's porn, but I felt kind of proud, because it's like, you know what, Black people are trying to involve, because one porn star took her money and started a business, and now she got a food truck. Another one took her money and she became a real estate agent, but you know, they still doing porn aside. It is what it is. We're not judging. So I definitely admire that, because you know, and at the end of the day, I don't judge anybody for doing that stuff. Shit, I mean, if I had the body, I would do it too. You know, but I just feel like, you know, when we should always be taking our money and investing it in ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whatever it is you do, even your 9 to 5 that you do, and that's the thing. Like, and let me tell you something about OnlyFans. OnlyFans really kicked off with porn stars. Can we be real here?
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, OnlyFans started as non-sexual, and it was for cooking and
yeah.
And then,
but wasn't nobody on there? Bill.
Yeah,
Bill,
they needed us.
Right. Right. When Bill
Once
Fox
you get those terms
came,
agreements, it's fair game.
Yeah, when Bill Fox came in, he was just going to different girls and saying, look, you got your old content, you got this, we'll hook you up, we'll put you on here, you know. And at that time on OnlyFans, it was just brand new. You know what I'm saying? But once those porns, because the porn stars have been on there, they've been on there. And once they was on there and that money started rising and they just started seeing it, and that's when they start to go over and start to get these other celebrities and these other just regular, you know, girls to come over there. But the porn stars was the ones that really made that money rise over there at OnlyFans, because they wasn't doing anything.
They paid Beyonce to mention OnlyFans in that Megan Thee Stallion song. Because you know goddamn well Beyonce is not paying attention to no fucking OnlyFans.
Did you guys know that a lot of like actual porn businesses, even the small ones, suffer with OnlyFans because females, even men, realize they can control their content, make it from home, and they don't have to be subjected to working for a company. A lot of them suffer that way. That's why they try to get a lot of. That's why they try to get a lot of girls before they discover OnlyFans.
If I had a choice right now, if I was active, I would be doing porn. Like I'm not making $1 million off OnlyFans. OnlyFans cannot sustain my life, or whatnot. Like, so if I had a choice, I'd rather be being booked and busy, getting guaranteed money when you leave the set. See, the thing with OnlyFans, you put 2 hours into filming some fucking content, and then you upload it on there, and it ain't no guarantee that everybody gonna buy that shit. But when you go on that motherfucking porn set, you do that scene, you know at the end of the day, you getting paid. That's why OnlyFans is just a hobby for me, because it's not guaranteed money.
Marie, listen, Ms. Love, I'm gonna say this right now. Look, I know we all hitting that clock. I know we all getting older, but let me tell you something. I feel like you honestly selling yourself short, because if this is 20 years ago,
backwards in life and be a hoe, you're giving me some horrible advice.
No, I'm not. Well, no, what I'm saying is this was 20 years ago, like as a man, and we had OnlyFans and technology was popping, and I saw you like, yo, you would definitely make a pretty good penny, because I ain't gonna lie, it is a little bit more work, because now people have to know you, but you would definitely, because there's a lot of people who can make close to almost like $500,000 a year. Now you wouldn't be millions, but there's a lot of girls, even like what was it?
I
This
don't
one
believe
girl named Tracy.
nobody. I don't
Huh?
believe nobody that's making $500,000 or $1 million a year on OnlyFans.
Oh
And
yeah,
they
there's plenty of
continue
people.
to do
I
it.
swear to you, there are plenty of people making $500,000.
I
Listen,
don't believe
especially those
it.
girls who just turned 18. Like, listen, I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
believe it. Don't tell me
So
that
let
I
me
you're
ask you
swear.
this. So let me ask you
I
this,
don't believe it.
Ray Ranger, because you said you said you was a simp, and you said that you were helping girls do. So what do you do? That's my question. What do you
Oh,
do?
so I won't put too much out there, but I used to be a truck driver, and right now I'm a door-to-door salesman.
Wait,
You a
did you
door-to-door
have your
salesman?
CDL? Was you a CDL truck driver?
Yeah.
Okay, you was making money.
I was and I wasn't. I was. I didn't like driving trucks, honestly, but I was making money. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm good with the computer. Listen, look. So the reason why I was able to help them do the promotion and help them with their videos, because in a way I'm kind of like a PO addict, a porn addict, whatever. But I would during that time I would like blend them together. Like I would edit them together, but then for my own pleasurement. But then I got good at it, and I started helping out, girls I already knew, or girls I met on the internet, and I was doing a lot of those services for free.
Well, send me some of your stuff and let me see what you're doing. Because you can be a simp for us.
I guess maybe I need
because you can be a simp for us. Send me, email me some of that stuff and let me know.
Yeah,
I've actually emailed both of you. I actually emailed both of you before, but I definitely I got to trip you because Miss Nyomi, you definitely didn't respond, and neither did you, Miss Marie Luv. You didn't respond either, but I understand that.
Where?
Wait, excuse me.
I think I emailed you maybe like last year or something like that, but it's understandable.
You might
No,
emailed.
take that back. A couple months ago,
I
emailed my Marie Luv email because they just be trying to buy coochie, so I don't even be checking.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get off. But I'm gonna tell you both, you're missing. I love you guys. Listen. You definitely contribute to hours of me just being home by myself. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Well, thank you, Ray.
And I would definitely be try to email you again.
All right. Thank you, Love.
Our OnlyFans.
All right, Ray.
Oh, he hung up.
Yep. All right, guys. This is your girl D Goddess Nyomi Banks here on Ask Nyomi Bridging The Gap. You got one more for you bringing Pax in?
Yeah, bring Pax in.
All right. What's going on, Pax?
On. Geez, this new tech is something else. Hold on.
I hate technology.
Yeah, we hear you.
We hear you, baby.
Okay, cool. How y'all doing tonight?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. Just trying to knock out my final semester in school. So yeah, just get that going on. But let's see. I wish old dude was back on here, because it sounds like that Reese dude, whatever ranger he is, it's like, I feel like he don't know the industry, like he believed like the hype of, oh yeah, these people making all these millions on OnlyFans. And I'm just like, that's just publicity, man. Like, it's no real money on OnlyFans. Just like Marie was saying earlier. Like, it was kind of like, I mean, I've been saying OnlyFans when it first came out, and I was just looking at how people do it and how some cats try to get other women into like going to Miami and what have you to shoot for them because they showing all this money. Like, look at all this money, they're on money. But I was like, yo, there's no way a regular person can go ahead and make $500,000 when you have actual adult stars that actually make maybe over $1,000 per scene, and beat them out. Like the fan base stuff, like how they doing promotions, how they doing getting these people in, because OnlyFans don't have a promotion. It don't have like a little search bar or anything. You have like that little website that says OnlyFans, and you log in and you just have to get somebody link that send it to you. So that's impossible for these people to make this money.
Imagine if you're a new girl starting, you just started your Twitter, you don't have no following, you don't know, and then 6 months from later, we're going to see her posting that she made $500,000. It's just like, I feel like they're saying these large amounts to justify
to get people in. That's what you think they
or
say.
not even get people in. So people want to talk shit about them. So they're like, "What you mean? I'm making $500,000 while you going to your 95." Only reason I'm saying that because when I was doing porn, I felt like I had to be in the best condos. I had to uphold this image because I'm a hoe, but I want to look like I'm classy. I got the, you know what I mean? Like I'm rich or whatnot. And I feel like that's what the OnlyFans, not all of them, but like I said, if I made $1 million in a year, I'm not doing OnlyFans again. I'm going to call my girl Nyomi. I'm going to ask her what type of businesses can I invest in where I don't have to use my body in public. Using your body, putting yourself out there in public sexually, it fucks with the mental. I don't care. No girl say it don't bother me. No, it fucks with your mental. These guys, even if you like block them and get mad and cuss them out, they'll create another account and come back and send you the most hateful message to try to make you want to kill yourself. I've had those shows to kill myself.
I've seen that with a lot of friends. I've seen that with a lot of friends and a lot of people who retire from the game. Like, it does have that effect on people. Like, yo, what did I do in my life? I mean, like, what now? I mean, people see my image and, or see me in public and they only think that, Byron Long cut all his dreads off, right? So that way people stop recognizing him. So it really affects people. It does. That's why sometimes, like, when I see new people, I ask them, like, yo, do you really want to do this? Because, with tube sites and everything else, your image is out there forever,
Yeah, it is. It's out there forever. You know what, Pat? So, it is. It you know what? Because I was just talking to you about this the other day, Mike. It's just even, just being a sex symbol. They want you to be this way all of your life, like really. And it's hard to be able to be that persona. And I mean, it's the same when it comes to actresses and especially actors. We ain't even talking about the guys because it's more on the women part of it, that they want you to stay that sex symbol or that size forever in a day. And it's like, no, we get older. It's things that's happening in our lives that that cause things to change. Instead of you guys, and not you, but instead of them embracing the change in us, in the growth in us, they want us to stay right here. They want us to stay. They want you to stay as Nyomi Banks with the 3 X's. They want you to stay as Marie Luv, the freaking. You know what I'm saying? They want you to stay there. But then when you there, they talk about you like a dog. Well, you can't do nothing else. But we trying to do something else. And every time we get here, you come up there and try to knock us back down a peg. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's something that they have to realize. And that is that you keep saying that we're not growing, and we are. But you have to understand that mentally and emotionally, this does affect not only the women, but the men in the industry too. Because when we leave from that, these images are there forever. But they got to remember that we are entertainers. Yeah. This is what we did, entertainers. We're sexual entertainers, but and we add our own life that we do things, for, to build on. But people don't understand that. And that's just a general situation. That's just what it is.
Exactly.
And it's sad to say that's just what it is. And with Ray Ranger, I kind of understood what he was saying on with the marketing. And a lot of things, and this is one thing too, is what I learned even being in the industry. I went and got me a publicist. That's something that is not taught, wasn't taught to us about getting a publicist when we were in the industry. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Where you have people that's promoting for you, that's speaking on you to these. We didn't know that. I went and got my own. And you have to do that. So if with the marketing, can you make that money? Yeah, you can. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, it can, because now you are your own entity now. So instead of it's another company that's doing it, Marie, that's you. That's your business. That's your business. The Marie Luv brand. That is your business, and that's what that is. So even for me, with
about like me doing the OnlyFans myself.
Right, yeah. But so the thing is that even having people to come in and do your marketing, this is something that I've been thinking about for long, because I still have my OnlyFans and I do both film dime and I just do solo stuff. You understand? But I'm not gonna lie, I went through a moment of a stage and I was like, I don't want to be doing this forever in a day. That's why I have so many other businesses. But I'm not gonna lie. Those OnlyFans checks that I be getting $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month sometimes, that looks good.
Yeah.
Put me on. I'll just be getting, probably because I don't do it that much. I'll be working.
It looks good, but then sometimes it don't nothing.
Yeah.
When I ain't doing shit, then sometimes it's only $2,500, you know, whatever. But I work so much beforehand to, you know, kind of, and I got these other businesses that's you know, to doing everything that kind of, you know, help me to, okay, let me relax. Let me get back into a mental space so I can go back over in this space. What I learned is that I'm always be a sexual being. When I left, I shaved off all of my hair. Just like that, because I wanted to shave all of Nyomi away. It didn't make a difference because they always knew who I was. So then I said, okay, now it's time for me to truly embrace who this is. So now I need to find out who this person is that I've created along with myself. And I think that's what a lot of people go through when they're leaving the entertainment industry as a whole. I'm talking about old rappers, old basketball players, anybody that's in the public eye. And when they leave that public eye and they go somewhere else, it's a hard transition, because guess what? Yeah. They won't allow you to grow or transition into something else because they only see you at that one way. So what I've been learning to myself is that be the whole total complete me. And in that's the goddess in me. That's me with Nyomi. That's me with Amanda. That's me with whatever name that's all of this right here. And see, that's why I can sit here and talk about sexuality. That's why I can sit here and talk about spirituality, because that is who I am. You understand what I'm saying? So, but it took me a minute to get there. It took me a minute to get there. But yeah, but with the OnlyFans, money can be made. Money can be made. It's just with the promotions, marketing.
That's one thing I'm looking into, because go ahead.
No, I was saying, like, I'm gonna need Nyomi to teach me, because I think why I don't really make money on my OnlyFans, because I get busy with my real job, so I don't post like as often. Because at first I had somebody what you call it, somebody to do my marketing and do all my like I would just send him my footage and he would like edit it, but then I started looking, I was like, I can do a better job, but I don't have time because it's just me by myself. And once the 10,000 went to 5,000, went to 2,000, went to 1,000.
It gets discouraging. Yeah.
And it's like, why am I giving this guy 20% of the money and I'm only like, because you know they take their cut and then I'm paying him you know, and then like both of us, we put a lot into, like I wouldn't go, like sometimes I do because somebody they like to see me in my natural, but you know, the camera setup, the editing, getting our background right, makeup, picking out an outfit, choosing the theme that we're gonna do, like that's a lot to be doing by yourself.
Yeah.
Regular job. And you got like 16 businesses. So like teach me, queen.
Right. But I mean, the thing is that if you really want to, and this is for real, if you really want to do it, you can do it, Marie. If you really want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And and when I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself, because to be honest, I ain't post nothing since December. I did a whole December thing. I ain't even posted in January yet. I had to do like I did. I got some of them in here. They be like, no, she ain't post shit up in there. No, I didn't post nothing in there as of yet because I'm on a creative stump with that right now. Like my thing is that things has to be sexy to me and it has to make sense. And when it no longer makes sense for me, then I'm stopping for a minute right now. And then I'm in there, but I'm gonna stop for a minute and then I'm gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do something for Valentine's Day. You know,
girl, I went and bought all my accessories today. I'm gonna get balloons later, but then I'm like, what am I gonna do? And then since we're like so creative individuals, it's not like because a lot of girls just pull their phone out, boom, 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 like I can put my outfits, my shoes, just like I'm on a porn set.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I'm loving your background right now. Like it's just like no, we make a whole production out of it.
We do.
Yeah. So
but I hear you.
Do it if I'm not in the mood.
Right. And that's the thing, but that's the thing with you being your own boss. And that's what I want you to get in the mindset of being your own boss. And I understand you want that money working for somebody else and doing that. But then guess how many times they can flip that? And you don't get no more money of that. OnlyFans, you can flip that. Let me tell you something. There's so many times as one thing that I'm flipped like several different times. Crazy.
Hey, guess what? There's a way you can buy and license y'all scenes from other companies. I'll send you that text and email, Naomi, okay?
Okay.
Because they actually selling y'all guys, this company actually selling y'all guys old scenes and you can actually use for OnlyFans in your personal site with a lifetime license.
Are they going to sell us the IDs for the guy?
They're going to have the 2257 and everything.
Okay. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. No, Naomi, I do want to have a conversation with you, like off.
Okay.
Not today or tonight because it's getting late, but I will be contacting you.
Okay. All right. Well, Pax, I didn't see you during AVN, Love. I didn't see you then.
I know, but we're going to talk later, okay? Because I got something else that y'all two might be interested in. I'm going to say it out here, but it's like I keep it on a hush, but trust me, when I tell you about this, you're like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go with it, okay? You know me, right?
Is that Pax Negro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know you from when I first fucking started.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
and we met at the AVN. We met at Urban X Awards in 2009. That's when I met you when they had at Boulevard 3.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, wait, Pax. I'm like, wait, I think I know him.
You know how many times I heard at AVN, like, yo, man, Pax been there when I first started. I was like, wow, okay, I got nominated for AVN. Wow, that's cool.
But we need to get you an AVN award. Shit.
I don't think they're gonna give it to me. I'm too vocal.
Same here. Come on, we're vocal. We're black. We're not getting one.
Yeah.
All right, Pax, baby. Thank you for stopping through.
You're welcome. Talk to y'all guys later.
All right.
Good night.
All right, guys, it's your girl, D Goddess Nyomi Banks here on Ask Nyomi Bridging The Gap podcast. We truly enjoyed Miss Marie Luv, the living legend herself, the supreme bitch, and she truly showed us what the supreme bitch was all about tonight. I ain't even mad at you. It just came on out. I was like, okay.
I'm like, I need a publicist to be in the background.
Right. Hey, you gonna get me fired because I wasn't able to censor shit. I couldn't put no beeps in or nothing.
I just got to put explicit in. Here I go. My mouth was like. I was like, let it roll, let it go.
There you go. We deal with the lawsuits later.
I'm gonna have to put in on that. I guess I'll be on OnlyFans now.
No, but seriously, baby, thank you so much for stopping. And we would definitely have. I can't wait till you make a trip to Las Vegas. We're doing something new, building some stuff in the studio back here. So I'm revamping things for in March. So that's a new
Well,
kickoff
let me
for me.
know because I'm 2-hour flight from Vegas, so
Okay.
I will come to you.
Sure thing. Y'all remember she said that, right?
Yeah, hold me to it. Like, I thought you was loyal. You was a girl of your word, liar. Like, no.
But before you leave,
don't hit me 2 days before. You know, I gotta call out.
Oh no. I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give you some time. But do this for me so people can know where you at, where to go follow you on OnlyFans. Because y'all heard she said she was going to be on OnlyFans tomorrow night. Now I'm saying it live here because on I relaunched this on a podcast on Tuesday. I do some editing and then I put it back out there on Tuesday. But give them your OnlyFans again. So if I got my listeners out there that's listening on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, all of those things, you follow this sexy lady right here.
My OnlyFans is OnlyFans / Marie Luv. And if you can't remember that, just go to Twitter, Marie Luv, and you'll just see my timeline is full of OnlyFans stuff. So just click in because as you see, I was very real and open in this interview. And I got some shit to talk about my Atlanta trip. So come join. I'm going to have Duce, weed. I mean, it's all for me, but you bring that money. I'm acting funny.
I love it. It's the same that you said. What you it's the wallet snatcher or the wallet
professional wallet rapist.
There she go. Wow. Oh, I don't think we can say that, can we?
Professional wallet taker.
Yeah.
We'll edit that out. We're gonna beep that out.
Yeah, edit that. I'm a professional wallet taker. That was good too. But I'm a professional dog walker, and I mean you niggas.
See, we might have to do a film dom scene together. I don't have no say. I just beat the hell out of somebody. That would be hot.
Have you kicked somebody in the balls?
Oh, girl, yes.
Girl, invite me to Vegas. I'm ready.
Girl,
I'm ready.
yes. Girl, yes.
Drag them. Yes. Let's go.
Girl, yes. All right, baby. Well, I love you. And like I said, girl, stand in your shit. You is the bomb.
I am.
For real.
I appreciate you. I can tell this out. I am.
For real. All right. Thank you so much.
I love you.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. I had so much fun. Seriously, I was just sitting here like, ooh. I was on, but she was being who she is, and that ain't nothing but being real. Being real, and that's all you can say. It's just being real. So I thank you all. I thank my BTG crew. I see y'all over there. I see Joseph, Charmaine, T. Brown, Jeffrey, Mark, D. Who Man. I seen a few other people, and if I didn't say your names, please just forgive me. Mr. Henley, that's a new Ray Ranger Bear. Thank you so much, baby, for coming on live. JJ. Water Sniper TS, I see y'all. Thank you so much again for supporting here. We back here next Thursday. We're gonna have, like I told y'all, we having more guests coming on in the next few months. We're doing a whole revamping, rebranding of things. It's still gonna be Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast, but we're gonna make it more interactive. So we're working on some things right here. So you guys be patient with us. Again, I want to thank Marie Luv for stopping by. And she gave us a lot. There's some things that I didn't even know. I didn't even know. But if you haven't copied my book yet, go copy it. It's a workbook. It's called Good Morning, My Sexy People. It's a 90-day kickoff to healing. I only have a few more copies left when I do personal autograph. But then the main copy is coming out in March on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and all that other stuff where you guys can cop it up as well. And by the way, I just downloaded the first part of Ask Nyomi tour with healing through spirituality and sexuality. I have that both up on YouTube as well as on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and podcast. I have part 1. Part 2 will be dropping on Tuesday. All right, y'all. Again, thank you so much. You're looking at Twitter, from Facebook to all of that. Thank you again for coming here. I'm your girl, the Goddess Nyomi Banks. Let me say this before I leave because I almost missed it. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy.
Hey, it's the Goddess Nyomi Banks, and I hope you enjoyed that last episode of Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap. And if you did, please like, subscribe, press that notification button, as well as comment. I'll see you next week. Keep it sexy.
Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap. This is where we talk about love, sex, relationships, cultural differences, and so much more.